Welcome to the Adult Sports Situation Network, otherwise known as ASS. I'm your host, 12-inch, and I'm putting my foot down on the Bears game versus the Minnesota Vikings. Man, make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you like. We're on our road to 1,000. But what are we dealing with when it comes to head coaching? What are we dealing with? Look, if you think we should keep Matt Eberflus or otherwise, make it known in the comments below, and let's get it.
Here's your host, 12-inch.
Welcome to Bears Lose Again in dramatic fashion. I don't even know what the heck I'm even looking at anymore. What is going on? Do you guys believe in Matt Eberflus? I need to know right now. If you do, place it in the comments below. If you feel like he should be fired, hit that like button and let's go. If you guys feel like you're sick of flu season, we have some shirts right here. Make your voices heard. Make yourself known and seen that Bears fans need a change. Now look, if you're a Bears fan, I know you're sick to your stomach right now with this loss. If you're a football fan, you got to be sick to your stomach right now with this loss. The Bears go down 30-27 for no damn reason. And let me go through why. Caleb, he killed this game. Caleb played his butt off. I mean, he threw for what, 320 yards, or was it 340 yards? Let me take a look here. Caleb Williams threw for 340 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was 32 for 47. I mean, he just did not do it with his arm and his amazing play making ability, but also with his feet. There's one lapse that he did have, was in overtime, where I feel he should have just got rid of the ball instead of holding on to it forever. If people are not open, just get rid of the ball. But then again, he's a rookie. He's trying to make something happen. But we cannot suffer from that. The Bears right now, when it comes to Matt Eberflus, I'm just going to flat out and say it. I think that the story should be finished. The last page has been written and the book should be closed. That's what I directly feel. Matt Eberflus, for me, is the loser of this game. If there was a highlight or low light reward, a low light award, he would get that shit. And the reason being is because when you're placed in critical situations where you know you need to score, you know you're behind. The Bears for the first time all year went up 7-0, but quickly lost that. And it was 14-7. But the thing is, when you get down there into the red zone, do you take the points off the table and place them on the board? Or do you just sit there and do things to place more pressure on your defense and make things and matters worse for your team? You know your defense is out there for most of the game. For most of the games this whole season. Give your defense a shot. Give them a rest. Let them play from a situation where they can be inspired. But despite that, the defense still played their ass off. But here's my gripe. When we were down there on 4th down, instead of kicking the field goal and getting 3 points, mind you, that's 3 points that was taken off the board and left on the table, he decided to go for it. I knew we shouldn't have done that. Those 3 points would be the reason why we won the game today. That would be the reason why we won the game. When we got down there and we did score a touchdown, he went for 2. And at that point, I'm like, why are we going for 2? Myself, I did not like it. I did not like that call. I felt like we should have went for the 1. At least just get that 1. If we would have got that 1, guess what, people? We would have won today's game. That's 4 points left on the table and not reflected on the scoreboard. And that all has to do with Matt Eberflus. And it's the same thing over and over again. If it's not the timeouts and how he does the clock game management, it's always critical situations where you need to perform and make the right decisions as a head coach. And him just being a better than average, a pretty damn good defensive coordinator, does not mean he makes a great head coach. And this is what we see here. And this is why the Bears fall 30-27. Caleb Williams, like I said, he had a beautiful pass down the sideline to DeAndre Swift. He made plays on 4th down with his feet. Other players came out to play today, like Keenan Allen. He came out balling. He did have that one catch down the sideline that they did say was an incomplete pass because his toe was out. But from one angle, it looked like his toe was in. The other angle looked like maybe possibly right on the line. But Right there, Keenan Allen went off for 9 receptions for 87 yards. He averaged 9.7 yards per play. DJ Moore shined today. He got his ass in, so he gets the Ass In Player Award for today. He had 7 receptions, 106 yards for 15.1 yards per play, and scored a touchdown as well as Keenan scored a touchdown as well. Cole Kmet, look, the ball was beautifully distributed today. Cole Kmet had 7 receptions, 63 yards, 9 yards average per play. And Roma Dunze, he had 5 important catches for 39 yards, 7.8. And then DeAndre Swift, like I said, down the sideline, a beautiful catch from a scramble from Caleb Williams and just throwing it down the sideline. And that was right after he did another amazing play. Caleb Williams is a stud. He is everything that you want in a quarterback, and he's still just rookie, just learning. Like I said prior, holding on to that ball in overtime, that was disastrous. But he's trying to make something happen, but he'll learn. But the thing is, you don't even put him in that position if you're the head coach. You don't even put him in that situation by leaving points on the table. If Matt Eberflus would have done what I pretty much assume almost all coaches would have done, then this game would have been a wrap. And we never end up in overtime to lose in the way that we lose. And the clutch player of the game is going to be Caleb Williams, because the kid did come up clutch nearly every time you needed him to, so we can even get into the overtime. And the loser of the game is going to be Matt Eberflus. He is the stone cold loser of the game. As I said, whether it's clock management, whether it's deciding on whether to actually go for it on 4th down or just take the 3 points, or go for just get the field goal instead of going for it 2. I mean, simple things that anybody else would have done, and that was a difference in the game. Not only is that the difference of the game, but it's a reoccurring theme, and we keep seeing it time after time again throughout the whole season, throughout his whole tenure. You see what we have on our sidelines, and you see what they have on their sidelines. Every time there's a mistake, they trounce on it. Every time that we shouldn't be making a mistake, we seem to go out of our way to make that mistake, and that seems to be the Matt Eberflus way. So, without even having to lose, the Bears find a way to lose 30-27. And although the Bears did get assed out, if you hit that subscribe button, you can get your ass in.